Hello, I am Laura Morrison. We just got done with the Embody and Magnetize workshop, and I wanted to show you all how to create the group to work on your business, your bank account, your social media, yourself, your home, all at once and broadcast frequencies because we were talking about clearing the energy of your money. So, uh, yes, we are recording. Okay, so share my screen here, and we're just going to run through this. Okay, okay. So you're in your main menu. This is version 1. So if you're on version 2, switch to version 1 because I don't like using version 2, but I can always show you that later as well. So we are going to come up here. We're going to come into our spaces and objects. This is where you're going to make 3 different spaces or objects. So you're just going to hit the little plus sign. And I like to call it my bank account. You could call it your whatever you want it to be. You want to have like a cute nickname for it, you could, but this would be bank account, and then I'm going to dash money. And I might put something in here like my savings, um, checking, investments, loan payment, my Visa. If you had anything else like a MasterCard or an American Express or whatever, you could put that in there. You might also add in something like money comes to me every day in every way. You can throw that in there. If you wanted to add a photo, I actually have one with like a screenshot of my bank account. But for this right now, we're just going to leave it. So I'm going to hit finish. So you're just going to keep doing that. So you're going to do that multiple times, and you're going to do it for your bank account, yourself, or like you already have your profile. So you don't have to do yourself. You're going to do your bank account. You can do your house. You can do your social media if that's how you get leads. You could do your website as well if you wanted to do that. And then your business. Okay. So I have those all made, but you're going to repeat those exact same steps and get all of those made. Then you're going to come in here, go to manage client groups. You're going to come up here and hit the little plus sign. You're going to name your group. You're going to come in here. You're going to make a new group. Money. Money. Let's call it that. And then you're going to come in and hit add. And from here, you're going to search for yourself or whoever you've made the profile for. So I always add myself in first. I always want me in there as well. And then we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to go over to spaces and we are going to put in my spaces. So for here, we're going to put in my bank account that we just made. We're going to put in, I have my Solex business. And if you wanted to add more, you could, and then you just hit the little save button there and you now have a group. Then you're going to come over to Cephi, and you're then going to either create a playlist or go through and do individuals. You could also come up here for the target and just grab that bank account money if you wanted to just clear on money. I really like to go into the flowers and scan for what emotion is coming up in my, or like what the money needs to be cleared for. So right now the money is feeling upset. So this releases being critical, judgmental, and bureaucratic, enhances humanitarian concern. This is like the most accurate thing ever that money needs. Okay. So we would run this for money. Okay. So I would just come down here. This is like literally can't make that up. So I would just run this for 20 seconds, 2 minutes, or a timed broadcast. We're just going to do it quick 2 minutes or 20 seconds. I also mute the tab because it's really loud. So we're just going to let that run for 20 seconds. And that is going to be clearing the energy of upset within our money. So if you wanted to come in here and use that group that we just made, you would come down to multicast. You would click this little button, which would bring in your group. You would select your group. So now that that is coming up, you're going to come down, grab your money and success group, and it's going to bring it into here. So this is where obviously I already have ones for those two, but this one that we just made now, you can then add in affirmations. So you could do like, I am prosperous. I don't like that one, doesn't feel right for me today. So I am, ooh, okay, this feels really good. So I am growing my bank account and helping the world with money. You could also do like money is clean and healthy. Money is feeling good. Money is coming to me in all ways, all ways. Oh my gosh, I think this one. All ways, all ways. Okay. Money is coming to me always and always. Okay. Um, money, love you. And let's do I am okay. Those were the affirmations that felt appropriate to me right now. So you can copy them, change them, whatever you want. You're going to hit the save button so that that saves. You are going to come in and select your playlists. So I am going to do, I have an abundance flower playlist. I have the AO abundance playlist. I have a lot of playlists, with some very funny names. I'm going to do my Bank of Abundance playlist. We are going to do Embrace Life because money will help me embrace life, and we're going to save that. So those are the playlists that I have chosen, and all my other ones have them. So all you're going to do is if you haven't done multicast before, you're going to come in and hit the flower, which is going to scan it for you. And this is going to give you the emotion. So right now I'm working on all of the emotions. And then it's also giving me my inner voice frequency here. We're going to do the exact same thing for my money. So my money is now feeling oversensitive. And then we're going to scan here. And same thing. So this is dealing with education. Did I say agitation? Agitation. And then this was dealing with overwhelmed. And then that's also going to run those playlists. Um, if you look here, I have 12 playlists linked to myself. That was when it first came out. We had like unlimited playlists. You can only do 5 now. I've just never changed it. And then you can either choose 30 seconds, 2 minutes, or 5 minutes. I'm going to do 30 seconds. And you can either run it all at once or you can cycle through each individual. That's just completely up to you. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to do the 30 seconds. So it's going to run all of those at once. When I do this myself, I usually like to set it for 5 minutes and do the cycle through each individual one. So it's very targeted. So it will cycle through each individual one. And that is how you work on your money and your business and your social media. If that's how, if you want to put your website in there, or if you had like a storefront or anything like that, or just whatever you want, however you connect with people for your business. You could put all of those in there. You could also put the world if you wanted to work on the entire world or your town or your city. But that is how you create a group and clear your money. Oh, actually, sorry, give me a second. Let's go back for one sec here. The other thing, so if we're in Cephi, you can build your custom playlist, but you could also go into Reach. And so you could just go down and do your bank account and then just run like abundance, scan for what it wants. Um, or if you just want to clear and so memory, focus, and clarity, you could also just come in and do just energy clear, just energy shield, um, and clear your money that way. But I personally like to do it in either the multicast or the flowers because I find the emotions hit differently. Okay. That is everything. Thank you for joining. Mwah. If you have any questions, let me know.